There's a silent health saboteur hiding in plain sight on your breakfast table. It's not your lack of exercise, it's not even your age. It's your first meal of the day. Every morning, millions of older adults unknowingly consume foods that sabotage their energy, spike their blood sugar, inflame their joints, and silently accelerate the aging process. Foods that seem innocent, comfortable, familiar, and easy may be setting you up for a day of fatigue, foggy thinking, and blood pressure swings. The worst part, most of these foods are marketed as healthy. If you're over 60, the stakes are even higher. Your metabolism slows. Your digestion becomes more sensitive. Your immune system and cardiovascular health need more care, not less. And yet the modern breakfast is often a minefield of sugar, sodium, artificial ingredients, and processed fats, each one making it harder for your body to thrive, recover, and resist disease. As a senior health professional who has worked with hundreds of adults navigating the challenges of aging, I can confidently say this: what you eat before 10 a.m. could determine how strong, alert, and independent you remain in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. That's why this article matters. Today we'll uncover 9 breakfast foods that you should avoid if you're over 60, and most importantly, what to eat instead. These aren't drastic overhauls, but intelligent swaps, and they may be the key to reducing inflammation, supporting your heart, stabilizing blood sugar, and regaining the vitality you thought you lost. 1. Sugary cereals, sweetness that drains your strength. It's hard to resist a bowl of colorful, crunchy cereal, especially when it claims to be heart-healthy or whole grain. But behind the glossy packaging lies a nutritional trap: high levels of refined sugar, simple carbohydrates, and artificial flavors that do more harm than good. For seniors, this is a dangerous start to the day. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Aging and Health found that older adults consuming more than 20 grams of added sugar at breakfast had significantly greater blood sugar variability and reported higher levels of post-meal fatigue. This is not just a short-term slump, it's a repeated blow to insulin sensitivity and cardiovascular health. Instead, choose fiber-rich, unsweetened oatmeal. Add blueberries or strawberries for natural sweetness, and a sprinkle of chia seeds for extra fiber and omega-3 fats. This simple change lowers the glycemic impact and provides sustained energy throughout the morning. Real-life story: John, a 72-year-old retired teacher, swapped sugary cereal for steel-cut oats with flax seeds and fresh fruit. Within weeks, his mid-morning crashes disappeared and his fasting glucose dropped into a healthier range. 2. White bread toast. A comforting habit that weakens your core. Toast may seem harmless, but white bread is one of the most nutritionally empty items you can place on your plate. Made from refined flour, it breaks down quickly into glucose, offering a brief energy spike followed by rapid decline. Worse, it lacks the fiber and nutrients your body needs for healthy aging. According to the American Heart Association, diets high in refined grains are linked to increased risk of heart disease and type 2 diabetes. These risks compound in seniors with slower metabolic clearance and less resilient vascular systems. Upgrade your toast with whole grain or sprouted bread. These contain more fiber, magnesium, B vitamins, and phytonutrients. Add avocado, almond butter, or hummus for healthy fats that support cognitive function and hormone balance. Real-life story: Linda, 68, used to rely on 2 slices of white toast with jam. After transitioning to rye bread topped with mashed avocado and lemon, She reported fewer hunger pangs, more mental clarity, and reduced joint stiffness. 3. Processed meats preserve flavor. But at what cost? Bacon, sausage, and deli meats are breakfast staples for many, but they come with an invisible cost. Rich in sodium nitrates and inflammatory fats, these meats put enormous pressure on aging cardiovascular and renal systems. The World Health Organization has classified processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen, placing them in the same category as tobacco when it comes to cancer risk. Additionally, excess sodium intake in older adults is closely tied to elevated blood pressure and kidney strain. Consider swapping in lean protein options like grilled chicken tofu or a soft-boiled egg with herbs. These provide high-quality protein without the sodium overload or chemical preservatives. Stat highlight: the CDC reports that over 70% of sodium in the average senior's diet comes from processed foods, not table salt. Breakfast meats are a major contributor. 4. Flavored yogurt. The illusion of health yogurt often carries a reputation for being a probiotic-rich superfood. But flavored versions, especially fruit on the bottom or dessert-inspired types, can contain more sugar than a can of soda. That sweet taste, it's often laced with syrups and artificial sweeteners that wreak havoc on your gut, flora, and blood glucose levels. As people age, maintaining digestive health is critical. The natural decline in stomach acid and enzyme production makes it harder to process excess sugar and additives. Plain Greek yogurt, on the other hand, offers double the protein, fewer carbs, and beneficial probiotics without the harmful sweeteners. Top it with nuts, seeds, or fresh fruit for a truly nourishing start. Real-life story. Evelyn, 70, replaced strawberry-flavored yogurt with a bowl of Greek yogurt, blueberries, and cinnamon. Within weeks, she reported less bloating and improved regularity. 5. Pastries and cakes. The morning dessert trap. There's something undeniably comforting about a croissant or a sweet muffin with your coffee. But these baked goods often deliver a heavy dose of sugar, trans fats, and white flour, all of which contribute to inflammation, blood sugar spikes, and unwanted weight gain. For aging adults, these effects are magnified. Excess sugar increases advanced glycation end products, ages which accelerate tissue, aging reduce collagen production, and damage nerve endings. Over time, this speeds up mobility decline and cognitive issues. The solution isn't deprivation, it's transformation. Bake your own whole grain muffins at home using oats, mashed bananas, chopped nuts, and a hint of cinnamon. These nourish your body without the harmful additives. Stat highlight: a longitudinal study from Harvard found that seniors consuming high glycemic breakfasts were 40% more likely to report midday fatigue and cognitive decline over a 6-year period. 6. Margarine and artificial spreads. A modern mistake with hidden consequences. For decades, margarine was marketed as the healthier alternative to butter, cholesterol-free, easy to spread, and convenient. But this promise came with a hidden danger: trans fats. Even in reduced amounts, trans fats and artificial oils can harden arteries, inflame tissues, and negatively affect lipid profiles in older adults. Trans fats are particularly dangerous because they not only raise bad cholesterol (LDL), but also lower good cholesterol (HDL). For people over 60, this imbalance dramatically increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, and cognitive decline. Many margarine products also contain emulsifiers, preservatives, and synthetic flavoring agents that irritate the digestive system, especially in individuals with declining gut enzyme production. A smarter alternative, Avocado mashed on whole grain toast delivers heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and potassium. Extra virgin olive oil drizzled over warm bread with sliced tomatoes or natural almond butter on rye toast adds both flavor and nutrients without the health penalties of processed spreads. Evelyn, a 72-year-old widow, was shocked when her cardiologist linked her cholesterol spike to her morning margarine habit. After switching to avocado toast and almond butter, not only did her lipid panel improve, but she also reported better satiety and energy throughout the day. 7. Fruit juice. Nature's sugar bomb in disguise. Orange juice, apple juice, and other fruit-based beverages are often associated with vitality. But once juiced fruits lose one of their most critical elements, fiber. What's left behind is a glass of concentrated sugar with very little to slow its absorption. This rapid sugar influx causes blood glucose spikes, followed by sharp crashes, a pattern particularly dangerous for aging bodies that have reduced insulin efficiency. Worse frequent spikes contribute to chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, and fatigue. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consume fruit juice daily had a 21% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes than those who ate whole fruits. The solution is simple: replace juice with water infused with lemon mint or cucumber, or enjoy the whole fruit and apple slice or orange wedge, which offers not only natural sugars, but also fiber, vitamins, and digestive support. Richard, 69, replaced his orange juice habit with a morning smoothie made from whole fruits, unsweetened almond milk, and spinach. Within a month, his blood sugar stabilized and his cravings for sugary snacks declined. 8. Instant noodles and packaged breakfasts. Convenience that costs more than time. The appeal of instant noodles and prepackaged breakfast meals lies in their simplicity. Tear open a pouch, heat it, and breakfast is ready. But this convenience hides a cocktail of preservatives, sodium, and artificial additives, none of which support healthy aging. These foods are often dehydrated, low in fiber, and extremely high in salt. The sodium alone can exceed daily recommended intake in one serving, leading to hypertension, kidney stress, and water retention, particularly dangerous in seniors managing cardiovascular issues. Moreover, these meals are often void of key nutrients like magnesium, potassium, and antioxidants, nutrients vital for maintaining bone density, muscle function, and immune resilience. Diane, 66, used to rely on packaged breakfast bowls after retirement. But when her blood pressure spiked and her energy crashed by 10 a.m., her doctor encouraged her to replace them with homemade grain bowls. She now preps quinoa, boiled eggs, and sautéed vegetables on Sunday nights. "I never thought real food could be so quick," she said, "and it actually makes me feel alive again." 9. Fried breakfasts, flavorful but fatiguing. Few things evoke nostalgia like a sizzling pan of hash browns, fried eggs, or bacon. But these fried favorites, while emotionally satisfying, are physically draining. They're loaded with saturated fats and oxidized oils that damage blood vessels, elevate cholesterol, and burden your liver. As we age, the body's ability to break down fats efficiently diminishes. Excess intake of fried foods contributes to plaque buildup, insulin resistance, and chronic fatigue. Worse, it compounds inflammatory conditions like arthritis, which already affect many seniors. The alternative isn't to eliminate comfort, it's to redefine it. Baked or air-fried sweet potatoes offer the same crispiness without the grease. Poached or boiled eggs paired with roasted vegetables deliver high-quality protein and antioxidants without inflammation. Mike 71 replaced his daily fried breakfast with a plate of oven-roasted tomatoes, baked eggs, and sourdough toast. I thought I'd miss the crunch, he admitted, but now I miss how I used to feel sluggish, heavy, tired. I don't feel that way anymore. Conclusion: breakfast is more than just a meal, it's a foundation. It sets the pace for your energy, mood, metabolism, and even how your brain functions throughout the day. And for those over 60, each bite carries more weight than it used to. Aging is not about decline, it's about adaptation. Your body has different needs now: more fiber, fewer simple sugars, healthier fats, and clean protein sources. What once worked in your 40s or 50s may now work against you. But that doesn't mean you have to give up the joy of eating. It means choosing smarter. Each of the 9 breakfast foods we explored: sugary cereals, white bread, processed meats, flavored yogurts, pastries, margarine, fruit juices, packaged meals, and fried favorites, can quietly undermine your health. Yet with every one of them, there's a nourishing, flavorful alternative waiting to support your strength, clarity, and resilience. Start by changing one thing. Swap your juice for lemon water. Trade white bread for sourdough. Try oatmeal instead of cereal. These are small steps with big rewards. Because the goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live stronger. More alert, more mobile, more joyful. You deserve mornings that fuel you, not drain you. You deserve breakfasts that build you up, not break you down. And you deserve to feel empowered by the choices you make, starting with the first one each day. If this article gave you insight, clarity, or inspiration, we invite you to take one more step toward a healthier life. Like this article, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to the Longevity Secret channel for more expert-backed practical tips to help you stay strong, vibrant, and independent at every age. Your best years aren't behind you, they're just beginning. Let's live them well together.